Good morning, students. Today we are talking about nitrogen test or nitrogen content in soil. So, for nitrogen content, Cajalda's method is Cajalda's nitrogen means the nitrogen which does not take into account the nitrate nitrogen. So, the nitrogen which include the organic and ammonium forms of nitrogen. So the Cajalda's nitrogen. So nitrogen for this we need materials like first of all Cajalda's distillation assembly. Cajalda's distillation assembly, and then laboratory glasswares, reagents, and the main reagents we use as a catalyst mixture is a mixture of 20 grams of copper sulfate and 3 grams of mercuric oxide and 1 gram of selenium powder, and grind it and mix 2 gram of this mixture with take this 2 gram of this mixture of copper sulfate, mercuric oxide and selenium powder and with the 40 gram of sodium sulfate of prepare the catalyst mixture, and then catalyst mixture, and then B means sulfuric acid. We need sulfuric acid for for it, and sodium hydroxide, 40% sodium hydroxide solution, and dissolve 40 grams of sodium hydroxide in 10 ml of distilled water and make 40% solution. Okay. Then zinc granules, and we need boric acid cum indicator solution. Means boric acid act like indicator in this solution. So boric acid cum indicator solution, and hydrochloric acid, and hydrochloric acid 0.1 N, and take 8.34 ml of concentrated hydrochloric acid 12 N, and dilute the distilled water to prepare 100 ml of 1.1 N 1 N HCl, and dilute this 100 ml of 1 N HCl of 1 liter by adding distilled water and get 1 N HCl. So method is actually the Cajalda nitrogen means does not contain nitrate nitrogen. So the method is first of all we need this assembly. Okay, this is a round bottom flask, and this is the whole apparatus. Okay, then how to pour the solution in it. Take 10 grams of air dry soil or sediment in 300 ml of round bottom flask, and add 20 grams of catalyst mixture and 35 ml of sulfuric acid, and heat the content from the bottom of the flask for 2 hours, and cool the contents, and add the distilled water and wait for about 5 minutes, and deliver the deliver the supernatant into 1 liter distilled water flask A and of Cajalda's distilled assembly, and wash the residue with the liter of distilled water several times, and transfer the supplement each time of the same distilled water flask, and add 100 ml of sodium hydroxide solution and the few granules of zinc, and zinc means we need the zinc granule, so इसमें से हम इसमें ले लेंगे, and 100 ml of solution. So hydroxide solution, and take 25 ml of boric acid. As we discussed, boric acid cum indicator solution, and in 500 ml of Relamier flask B, and place it below the condenser of the distilled assembly, so that the open end of the condenser is dipped in solution, and heat it. Heat this distillation flask on the hot plate, and collect the 150 ml of distillate in the flask B, and flask B, and remove the flask with distilled water and distillate, and titrate the distillate, which has turned blue due to dissolution of ammonia against zero point 0.1 m hydrochloric acid, turning of the blue color to light brown pink indicate the end point, and run distilled water blank in the same manner. So calculation is Cazal's nitrogen milligram per gram is equals to T1 minus T2 into N into 14, and Cazal's nitrogen percentage T1 minus 2 into N into 1.4 upon W, as we are as in percentage. What is T1? Then T1 is volume of titrant used against the sample, and T2 is the T2 is the volume of titrant used against the distilled water blank, and N is normality of the titrant, and W is weight of soil. So this is the method of uh, soil nitrogen content in soil. So this is, thank you.